Hey guys, it's StockZen. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about stocks, and you got it, more stocks. Hit that subscribe button down below and join the community. Give the video a like, and also there's some links in the description box down below for you to do. Number one, head over to the Patreon. We got tiers and memberships over there. Each benefits. You also get the link for this Discord server. Also the trading 212 platform link. It's only $1. You only need to deposit $1, you get a free share. I get a free share. You need $100, you need $200. You need to have a subscription. Just put the $1 in, you get the free share, and I get the free share. Also, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a licensed broker. However, there's a guarantee. I have a stamp on this channel. All the stocks I talk about on this channel, I have a position in, I own. There's that 0.1% that I don't, but I will at the end of the video. Stick around, you're gonna like what I have for you. Xpeng. Well, last video we talked about NEO, this video we're talking about Xpeng. Xpeng has exceptional growth in the last 2 quarters of 2020, and I see it exceptional. Now they're down 20% from their highs of the 70. And the dip, it was an EV dip, and all the EVs have all been affected by the so-called price correction in the EV market. The thing for Xpeng, what they have that NEO doesn't have in concrete. I know NEO has the NEO Day coming up, but we don't know the details, the intel of that, but we do know the details for Xpeng, the Scandinavian deal. 250,000 cars, 250,000 cars are going to be sent over to Scandinavian countries. Sweden, Norway, and Finland. And those deals are already signed off. And the thing for Xpeng as well, good PR. They're teaming up with NEO, using each other's chargers, which is fantastic to see. Kind of competition there for Tesla, you know. But Xpeng has great financial growth, and they have great ability. They have everything in place to compete against Tesla. And if you look at the charts there for the last week, it's been a bit up and down kind of week for them, but look, I can show you NEO there as well. It's been up and down for them too. Look, if you have positions in all the EV companies, well, you know, you're going to get your dips, but you're going to get your growth as well. And the price point for NEO I had was $85, but my price point for Xpeng, given the Scandinavian deal, and look, NEO is resting 90% on the NEO Day, but Xpeng is 100% reliant on the Scandinavian deal. If that falls through, you can see Nicola, it will dip down to 15 easily, and it could do it in a week. If the Scandinavian deal goes accordingly, we're looking at 3 figures here by this time next year, and I'm putting a price point on Xpeng at 115, and that's been very conservative. I could go to 120, I could go down to 110, but I think 115 is very good. If they go 10% below that, that's $100 a share. If they go 10% above it, you're looking at nearly 150. So it's a conservative price point I have for them, given the fact that in Q3 we have ChargePoint making deals as well, and the SB mergers coming in the next week or two. We got Tesla going in the S&P, you got Tesla in capital growth as well, so a lot of boosts will come in. If you look at the chart there for Xpeng, I have the 3 lines again. The yellow line is the EV market hype, but if you look at the Xpeng hype, and there is hype in the EV circle of investors for Xpeng, the Xpeng hype is above where NEO's one is. So I'm just putting them side by side there. Also, you have the red line there if their price value. The price value is very close as well. All the 3 lines are close compared to NEO. Not saying that Xpeng is a better stock to invest in. No, they're all good. If you put them into a pie, top 4 EV makers, and you do 25% investment into them weekly, you're going to get big gains out of them. Also remember guys, you need to diversify that portfolio, because if you're reliant on the Scandinavian deal, if you're reliant on the NEO Day, if you're reliant on Tesla battery day next year, as Elon has proved, he has a big mouth, it can dip. So you need to diversify that portfolio. You need to buy other stocks as well, which I will get into later on in the channel. So guys, you know, Xpeng is a hold. It's very bullish at this moment in time. It's 20% discount. Like, you can't get that. you can't get anywhere else, and it's a great investment to have. I'm proud to have positions in them. Earlier on, maybe 4 months ago, I did sell off a couple of shares to buy in to other companies, but I paid back my shares in Xpeng with you know, prices. Yeah guys, I got in, I paid a price for them like I said, but that happens with investments. You know, you're doing this long term. I'm in all my holdings, all my positions long term. There is a handful actually, that I'm not in that 10-year growth for them. That's what you need, cash on hand. They're called cash on hand. They're for emergencies. When that dips up, when it actually gets gains of like, you know, 1,000% one day, you're selling off, and that's it. Maybe keep a couple of shares in there, just maybe for, you know, another growth in it. But Xpeng is one of those. Well, most of my stocks are long term, and Tesla is the leading one in the EV market. It will look at maybe, I know that Q2, maybe 2021, where Tesla will be my #1 holding in my portfolio. Xpeng, however, I got into them in 20. It came out at 22, I believe. I bought into them when they were 20. I'm up, you know, nearly triple my money with them, as with NEO as I am as well. You need to do your due diligence, look into Xpeng, see their financials. We've already looked at the charts. You see the bullish growth. When it dips, it goes back up again. When it dips, it goes back up again. But when it dips, that's the time you buy in, and this is the time you buy in. All the EVs are down, and even though they might have a 1% gain on a day, they're still down on their highs. So that is very important to note. And when it comes to investments, you need to know when to buy in, and now is the time for you to buy in. Because when Tesla gets into the S&P 500, a week before Christmas, you're going to see all the EVs recover exceptionally. I'm looking at 25%, 30%, even a 40% growth for some EV stocks. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen for Xpeng, don't get me wrong, but there will be a minimum of 10% gain from the price that Xpeng has closed at this week. So guys, if you like what I have for you, look, click the subscribe button down below. Those links in the description, they're there always. You got the Patreon link, join the Patreon. There's different memberships there, one of which is the Discord server 24/7. You get some live Q&As, live streams as well, live one-on-ones with me daily. You know, that's fantastic. Also, you got a trading 212 link below for $1. Just to scratch it off, you get a free share. I get a free share. The highest free share I got was $35 free share. Some holding it was. I still have it. I also got Virgin Galactica. It was one of my free shares, and it's a share that I actually wanted to be buying into anyway. So I think, you know, upped my position with them, and I have gains. But that all came from the free share. So yes guys, stick around, we got more stocks to talk about.